Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Heat in this one. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. In the booth, as always, with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And the Grizzlies on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. This game's going to be a challenge for them. Facing one of the top-tier teams in the league, they'll have to be at their best to steal a win here.
Yeah, and I think this is an important game for these guys, Kevin, because, you know, they only play this matchup twice during the regular season. As you mentioned, they lost the first one. So it's very important. You don't want to get swept by a club in the season series.
Steve, it's always about pride. I mean, that's always a factor when you're talking about pro players. I mean, these guys want to know that they can come and play a strong game. They know they didn't bring it last time, and they want to change that approach right here, right now.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Insanity is at the point. Dang and McRoberts holding down the forward spots. Chris Bosh is out there with Dwayne Wade. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
So it's the Grizzlies now after the Heat pick up two. Conley kicks to Matthews. It's stolen by Dang. Left side, Dang. And good off the lead pass that time. We've played just over a minute here in the first. There's the feed to Randolph. To the inside. Allen. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Insanity, the pass to McRoberts. Dang gets a wide open look. Misses the chippy right there.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And it's Conley penetrating. Allen outside. Shoots from the elbow. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Allen.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Insanity, the pass to Bosh. And he banks in the layup. Bosh has got his second basket of the game.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Matthews sets a screen for Conley. Right side, Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. The shot is off.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
Conley into the lane. Here's Gasol. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Gasol's got his first bucket of the night. The Heat with the lead. Here's Insanity. Randolph grabs the board.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And Matthews kicks to Conley. Randolph against Dang. There's the pass to Matthews. To the wing right side. Conley gets the bucket. And that ties it up.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
He'd have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Here's Insanity, covered by Conley. Passes it to Insanity. Lets it go from 11. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Conley dishes to Gasol. Into Zach Randolph. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
And Randolph drops them both. Here's Insanity. And he just worked New York in that last game. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Now here's Conley. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Detroit. Wing shot on the way. Randolph can't hit.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
They set the pick. Pass to Insanity. The three-pointer is right on target. The Insanity's got 7 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Pass to Randolph. Here's Gasol. Can't get it to go. And it's Miami the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Wade a screen on Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Insanity. Zach Randolph with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Allen drives in, and the foul on Dwayne Wade.
Guys, we have to work the pick and rolls here, all right? If their big is showing at the shooter, then our big should be wide open at the basket. We have to make them pay.
While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. Well, you take a look at Insanity, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Well, he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field for him.
And those shots aren't all coming from 10 feet and in. I mean, he's taking legitimate shots. I mean, it might seem like it because of his percentage that he's in close, but he's putting up those numbers from outside.
Now here is Conley, averaging 13 points a contest. Kicks to Allen. Memphis moving that ball around. Matthews into the lane, stolen by Wade.
They've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
That's turnover number 3, not the way you want to start the game.
Here's Bosch, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Memphis. For Miami, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The free throw drops for Bosch. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Marc Gasol. And so Bosch nails both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Conley, the pass to Randolph. Back to Conley. And nothing is falling for him right now. Miami leading by 7. Here's Insanity. Good on the shot. The Insanity's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last battle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
It's Matthews on the wing. And it's the Heat on the break. Ahead, here's Dang. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Conley gets the bucket.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Now here's Dang, averaging 8 points a game. And that one's good.
Now, defensively, they have to pick up the intensity and close out on shooters.
Steve, you're right. I mean, they're getting picked apart out there, and the intensity on D's got to pick up as well. I mean, you can't have it on cruise control on defense.
And here's Randolph after the 3 moments ago from Luol Deng. Conley into the lane. 6 to shoot. Randolph trying to free himself up. Misses in close.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Here's Dang. And another basket for Miami.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here is Conley. 6 points for him. It's Matthews on the wing. Wade is covering. Here's Randolph. Off the left rim and out. The Heat leading by 12. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris, what do you have to say?
We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the
Guys,
time.
we know where the ball needs to go. We got to get the ball to our best player. They don't have a guy on their team that can stop him, and he can create.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Adams, he's checked in for Allen. Lee comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Watson in for Mike Conley. Then for the Heat, Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosh. Granger comes in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Napier in for Dwayne Wade. Here is Watson. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Shots good by Lee.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
Here's Insanity, covered by Lee. Here's Granger. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Granger's got his first points of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here is Watson, right now averaging 7 points a game. Randolph kicks to Watson. Adams outside. Adams right side. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens,
Nice shooting.
you have to just turn him.
Heat substitution. Norris Cole.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Heat leading by 15 on the floor for Miami. Wade out on the wing with Granger. McRoberts at the 4 with Bosh at center. And it's Insanity in at the guard position.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Prince dishes to Matthews. Feeds it to Conley. Allen kicks to Gasol. The jump hook, and that one's good. Gasol's got 6 points.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
That's good. 14 points for Insanity.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Conley, the pass to Matthews. Here's Gasol. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, this is a club that has hit about 80% of its free throws during the season. Very impressive number.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Now here's Granger, averaging 6 points per contest. Allen in the post, working on Bosh. Allen, that's good.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Tipped away. Gasol with the steal. Moving it up. That's good, and the Heat lead is get down to 9 in the bucket from Allen. Allen's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Bosh. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Detroit Pistons.
And they were so proficient in that game offensively, guys. Their passing was dynamic, shot making, a really good flow to their offense.
Well, they played a very intelligent game of basketball, Steve, and those two things go hand in hand.
The Heat leading by 11. Insanity the pass away. Here's Insanity, the rebound by Prince. The Grizzlies have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Grizzlies have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Danny Granger. Here's Insanity. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Boy, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up. The offense really coming around here in the second.
Up above 50% shooting now for the game, guys, and they'll definitely take that. It's defense where they need to key in.
Now, here's Wade. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. Bosh. Tayshaun Prince with the rebound. Prince has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Matthews kicks to Conley. Prince outside. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Prince with it. And Bosh picks him up defensively. Clock at 6. Matthews dishes to Gasol. And, oh, here we go. Chalmers has got it. The fast break chance.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
Here we go. When we put a shot up, I want our bigs crashing the glass, but I want everyone else getting back on defense. No fast break points for the rest of the game. You got it?
Zach Randolph's checked in for the Grizzlies. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. He was also adamant that they can take advantage of this defense with the use of solid ball screens in the pick and roll game. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Insanity. Michael Conley making his last shot. Mick Roberts' shot is good.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve. No doubt.
Now here's Conley. 10 points for him. Allen with it. It's Matthews on the wing. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Miami leading by 12. Wade passes to Insanity. He dishes it to Chalmers. Wade outside. Now the pass to Insanity. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. And it's Miami with another.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Outside Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Matthews. Another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, here we can get a look at Memphis and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First in steals, second in three-point field goal percentage, and they are in the top third of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
Yeah, Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good scheme defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make their rotations. They read the passing lanes, and they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game.
Passes it to Insanity for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Randolph's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside Conley. Cannot hit. And Miami the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The last time they met was in Miami.
Yeah, in that game, Kevin, they did damage in all sorts of different ways. They were pretty much unstoppable offensively.
Yeah, it was showtime, Steve. They showed off every resource they had at that end of the floor.
Matthews into the lane. That's good. 14 points for Marc Gasol.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Heat third.
This is a team that really competes at the defensive end of the floor, guys. They play hard and they play together. They are really tough to score upon.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Allen. And Miami also making a switch. Deng's checked in. Now here's Conley. 10 points for him. The shot by Randolph. Nobody around. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Insanity the pass to McRoberts. Here's Insanity, covered by Conley. Pass to Insanity. Dishes it to McRoberts. Some solid defense from Randolph. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside Conley. Randolph, a screen on Bosch. Lee kicks to Randolph. The jumper, and another basket for Memphis.
This seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. Some changes for Memphis. Adams.
Good ball movement.
Conley. The Heat also. And we finish one half of basketball. It's the Heat up by 12. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
All of it, really. I mean, I see the whole defense as something I can exploit. Man, honestly, I got them running around like a chicken with his head cut off right now. I'm just having fun like it's a pickup game at this point.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this crowd out of the game. Well, we've established a clear dominance on the interior at the offensive end. And until they prove they can stop our inside game, we have to continue to pound it into the post. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities to get the break started with bodies already headed up the court. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Tested game, guys, but, anything can happen. Insanity has really been making it happen, guys.
Well, he shot his share of free throws, that's for sure. I mean, he got to the line, drew contact, and you love getting to the free throw line. Easy points if you can get them.
Steve, I think they may have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one player. I mean, he's drawing a lot of fouls on guys.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Zebo and Marc Gasol are up front. Matthews out there with Conley. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot. Insanity the pass to Wade. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Fires the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. 7 points for Dwayne Wade.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Conley kicks to Gasol. He's feeling it. Almost, but it rolls out. Miami leading by 13. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Deng gets a wide open look. Nails the wide open jump shot. Deng's got 15.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
10 seconds.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Miami's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Insanity, the pass to McRoberts. Wade against Matthews. Now the pass to Insanity. Shot clock at 6. Wade drives in. Here's Insanity. Again, the Heat good for 2.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Left side, Randolph. He kicks it to Matthews. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Heat leading by 15. Insanity, the pass to Bosch. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kev. Insanity in their last time out against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He had 46 points and was a major factor in 2 other categories, on the glass and with his assists, guys. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night. Let's see the stat sheet here on Michael Conley. An incredible last month for him. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 7 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And he's been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out to me about his recent performances.
Well, you think about his intelligence, the court vision, both are outstanding. Those numbers are hardly as shocking, as excellent as they are. Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Insanity, covered by Conley. Here's Insanity. That one rolling around and rims out.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Outside Conley. Here's Allen. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 10 points for Allen.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
And the rejection by Randolph. Outside Matthews. He feeds it to Conley. Back to Matthews. Now the dish to Randolph. 3-pointer. Rebound by Insanity. Insanity's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Conley dishes to Gasol. Back to Conley. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
The Heat leading by 15. Here's Insanity. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Insanity. He has 23 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense putting on a fantastic performance.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Randolph, and it's sent back by Bosch. The feed now to Wade. And it's blocked by Conley, and he gets it back. Wade, good. And here is Conley. 12 points for him. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Here's Randolph. Drops one in from the wing. Randolph's got 12. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Insanity, covered by Conley. Passes to Insanity. Kicks it to Dang, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. And so here is Miami. Insanity, the pass to McRoberts. 6 on the shot clock. Wade drives in. That's good. 11 points in the game.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Okay now, Conley.
Here's Conley, and it's sent back by Bosch. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. It's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. Pass to Matthews. Memphis moving it around. Allen kicks to Matthews. Feeds it to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. Well, you take a look at Insanity, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And being at the top of that list, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give them an offensive jolt whenever they've needed one.
And to me, Steve, that's a tremendous asset, almost a necessary requirement for your point guard. I mean, you want a guy that can orchestrate and be a maestro for his teammates first and foremost, but it's a huge bonus when he can put it in the basket himself.
Outside Conley. Randolph sets a screen for Conley. He dishes it to Randolph. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Napier passes to Granger. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Dishes it to Conley. Here's Adams. Here's Randolph. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Randolph's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Granger, good.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Randolph sets a screen for Conley. And that's collected by Insanity.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And that's 13 points for Chris Bosh. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Conley kicks to Lee. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Anderson.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry. Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these 2 teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Lee kicks to Conley. They need this. Adams' shot is off. Miami leading by 23. Here's Granger, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been...
Great job shutting him down.
And that's a mark of a good club. You're up. Let's go.
Time to do my thing.
Miami's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. On the floor for Miami, we've got Chris Anderson, Danny Granger out there with Sean Williams. Then there's Chalmers, and it's Cole in at the 1. Back to Granger. 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Some changes for Memphis. Stokes is checked in for Gasol. Lure comes in for Zach Randolph. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Adams. And Miami also making a switch. Insanity, he's checked in for Norris Cole. Right side Matthews. Back to Prince. And another miss by Memphis.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. And got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. And so it's Memphis with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Watson's shot is off. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Down low. Here's Insanity. Williams passes to Insanity. 6 to shoot. Pass to Chalmers. Takes a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Fades away. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And the pass to Insanity. The runner. And another basket for Miami. Grizzlies have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Matthews dishes to Watson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen away. Here's the break. Pushing it up. Williams, that's good.
Well, they played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
There's a screen. 3 for Matthews. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Watson's got 4 assists now tonight.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
That's good. And that's 31 points for Insanity.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Prince misses. Miami's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. The shot's good from Insanity.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And Lure kicks to Watson. He feeds it to Lure. There's the dish to Matthews. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Here's Insanity. He's covered by Watson.
Great work getting in the shooter's face and then getting back to the boards to grab the rebound.
Lets it go from the wing. Here's Lure. Here's Stokes. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Granger passes to Insanity. And again, Miami with the triple.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shots. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
They set the pick. Matthews into the lane. Prince dishes to Watson. Puts it up from 15. Rebound by the Heat. The Insanity's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Tayshaun Prince with the rebound. Prince has got 5 rebounds tonight. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Watson's shot is good.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Heat have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. The shot's good from Insanity.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Watson, that's for 2. The rebound by Insanity. The Insanity's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get C.J. Watson.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Adams checked in, and Lure kicks to Watson. The feed now to Lure. Adams outside. Trims the three-pointer.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in the second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Here's Watson. Miami grabs the miss. The Insanity's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. On the wing, Williams. Here's Insanity. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. 42 points for Insanity.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Passes to Lure. Chalmers against Adams. The tray. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And this is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
There's the triple. No good from Insanity. Memphis has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
With some changes, Marc Gasol has checked in for Stokes. Lee comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And it's Conley in for John Lure. Insanity, he's checked in for Miami. Watson for 3, and that one's good.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Granger is screen on Conley. Here's Cole. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
And here are the Heat now. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
Yeah, I saw lots of things I can exploit out there. It's like every defense is a different test, but I got the answer sheet for each one of them. Seems unfair, but that's just the way it is. That's why I dropped so many dimes on the cast tonight.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
Thanks, Doris. That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.